What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Welcome to my channel and my Trippin' or Not Tarot. My name is Cockfrost, but you could call me the Ghetto Nun. So I'm here to do Grab Bag Monday, and we're going to do the messages from God again, like I did on the first Grab Bag Monday. That shit was dope. I kind of liked it, and I kind of need that shit right now so the nun don't hurt no motherfucking body, right? It's the beginning of the week. Anyway, I do cuss in my readings and give no fucks about it, so if you do, please get the fuck on. I do start all my cards out upright in my deck. I don't believe in starting out with reversals because that's some bullshit. Also, I pre-shuffled, but I did not lay the cards out to see what's going on. I always like to start all of this together. You know what I'm saying? With all of us together. Anyway, this may or may not resonate. I don't really get no fucks. This is for whoever. Shit. Info for private readings will be below the video. Thank you to everybody for all the bookings, donations, likes, subscribes, comments, shares. I love you. Again, if you want to put something on the convent bulletin board for like a business, you can email me. Please put your link to your IG page. I ain't about to search your name, G. If ain't no link on there, like I'm just ignoring people at this point because there's so many. And I've said it several times, put your IG link on there. Not your IG name, right? Your IG link, right? You can put your name too, but the link should be there as well, in addition to, okay? All right, so that's that. Let's see what's up. Let's see what messages God has for us this week. Messages for the convent, right? This week. Messages from God for the convent this week. Whoa. Okay, so 3 came out, actually. Environmentalist came out. That says, you're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. The next one says, talk to your angels. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. Amen. And then spiritual teacher. You heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. That's for everybody. All right. I'm not going to call signs because, I mean, shit. I don't think God care about our astrological zodiac signs when he giving us messages and shit. But y'all let me know. Let's clarify environmentalist. Put one on environmentalist. Why is this here for the convent? God's message to the convent. Shit. Death. Oh, shit. Did y'all just see that shit? I ain't about to stop the video, but okay. That's crazy. I'm really not going to stop the video because I ain't got time to do that shit. But y'all saw that shit. I'm telling y'all, shit just be falling over in my fucking house. I'm glad y'all saw it. I ain't going to stop the video. Nope. Nope, because if I told you, it wouldn't have believed me. Nipsey's weed fell in the candle and shit. I don't even know what that's about. Okay. Whatever. Anyway. Death. With environmentalist. See how I don't even fucking panic no more. Shit just be falling over. Some other shit probably gonna happen while we all talking. Anyway. Let me look at this, y'all. This is telling me some of y'all, there's a couple people or a group of people in here that had complications as a baby coming into this world, or you've had complications having a baby, bringing a baby into this world. You're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. It's almost like with the death card, environmentalist sounds like you've been on both sides to me, because she's on earth and she's death. This could also be near-death experiences. And I'm not saying this like this is coming. Please, everybody know, I'm not saying a near-death experience is coming. I'm picking up that people in the convent basically have survived near-death experiences, have either come into this world damn near dying, or have had a baby that almost passed when they gave birth. It's one or the other. Because it says you're an earth angel. So that means you know what I'm saying? Walk the earth with kind of like with the light, basically with the divinity. Damn, we are in the convent. Keep it moving. Let's go. That's kind of messed up. The weed fell in there, though. I'm kind of upset about that part. I don't know what I should do, y'all. Just pick it out? Yeah. Maybe it's going to preserve it, huh? It's damn sure going to do that. All right. All right. Waste of a good damn kush nugget, I tell you. Try to help somebody, you know? One with the death card. Not to mention, my great-grandma is up here, my grandfather, like, it's a bunch of my brother. It's a bunch of people up in here. So the fact that I said death and everything just flipped over was kind of like, okay, y'all. Hello. Anyway. Knight of Wands reverse came out on top of this death card with environmentalist. That's what I'm saying. I feel like, look, some of y'all been here before. Looky here with this Knight of Wands and this death card. It's almost like, that's what I was saying. It's like you left and you came back and now you're here to stay. This could just be that everybody's been washed clean. You know what I'm saying? That's been our whole damn theme and shit, is to be made brand new, to be divine and shit. So you would have to die to that, the flesh, which would be this Knight of Wands here. It's like, I feel like the message from God this week is to be free. Stop and smell the flowers. You know what I'm saying? Like, have a good time this week, y'all. Laugh and, I feel like we've been through so much serious shit, y'all, like, and still going through it, that this is a week for us to kind of, like, stop and smell the roses is what they keep telling me. Knight of Wands reverse. Stop. Shit. You know what I mean? Like my auntie, like I just told y'all, we all got the same destination at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Death. So why are we rushing through life and shit? Stop rushing. Knight of Wands reverse. Stop and smell the roses, damn it. Right? I get that. Enjoy yourself. People, enjoy yourself. What else came out? The Tower and Knight of Cups. Like I said, we all got the same destination at the end. Boom. Right? We all headed the same way at the end of the day is what this is to me. It's like, don't nobody want to go with their cup empty like, damn, I wish I coulda, woulda, shoulda, and all that shit. This is almost like, do it. Do it. I'm just looking at this real quick, y'all. I also feel like this is him saying he never left. God never leaves. Look at this. Everybody else done dipped out on us, y'all. Yeah, pretty much, right? Even though we done got rid of some people, but it's like they could have fought for that relationship, right? Friends, family, whoever the fuck. They could have fought for that shit, but they didn't. But God never left. These are messages from him. So I can only say that this is him. It ain't no, or this could be you or not. Nah, this is him. He ain't never left. Even when all those people try to destroy your shit, are still trying to destroy your shit. It's people after your shit too, divine counterparts out there. It's people literally out there trying to destroy your shit and take your shit. God will not let that happen. That's what he wants you to know. He is there. Those people that are trying to do that, they gonna get what they gonna get anyway, but I'm picking that up. I'm picking up that's for this tower too, for the people who think they got away with like hurting you or any type of shit like that. Fucking with your money, fucking with your family and shit. Yeah, God's not pleased with those people. Yeah, King of Swords, right? If he's not pleased and shit, he sees all. That's why I said, so it's almost like if some shit's happening to you right now, y'all are like, why is this happening? Like, I've been trying to be like on the good foot and shit, lollipop kid and shit, right? I can't say why the shit's happening to you. I can't even say that. All I can tell you is that God hasn't left you and he sees all things, right? That literally, he sees all things. So if anybody is trying to attack you because you are on and you go to divine college and shit, this is something you just report to the dean and let him handle it. Let him handle it. Remember, no weapon form. That's probably why he wants y'all to just stop and smell the roses. It feels like worry, y'all. You know what I mean? And I can relate to this because motherfuckers be coming for the convent. You know what I'm saying? But I know he gonna take care of them people. He took care of shit. He took care of some people for me. And I ain't really even had to say shit. I just look up and them motherfuckers was poof, be gone like magic. It's this type shit with the Tower and the King of Swords. And he gonna bring your shit back. Like, here you go. Sorry the motherfuckers try to take your shit. Like, oh, thanks. One on this Tower, King of Swords. Child. Yeah. So remember what I tell y'all, or the Bible says, right? Only a person with the heart of a child can enter into the kingdom of God. And because you've been trying to do that, right, in the convent members, right, divine counterparts, that's why he's never left you, because you never left him and shit. It's the same type of shit. It's like you love him that much, so why wouldn't he return it? I feel like there's some disastrous Either shit that's gonna happen or is happening to you right now, convent, and you feel like it's a childish motherfucker behind the shit. You know what I'm saying? And it probably is. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's lost their way, has nothing better to do but to fuck with your shit, right? Take it with a grain of salt, right? Rub some salt around the rim of this cup and shit. Squeeze a lime in your mouth and say, and I'll drink to that, right? The motherfuckers can't bother shit. Can't bother shit. If they were smart, they know, like, you know what I mean? Like, you are divinely protected. So anybody that touches you is like they trying to touch God. Like in the Bible, Jesus said, anybody that's an enemy of God is an enemy of mine. Basically, that's basically how he feels about you. So anybody trying to attack your shit this week, better watch out. Anybody trying to attack shit around you, your family, your assets, your home, your business, they better watch out. Real shit. I don't know if I had anything to do with this, but I would like to think that like my family and all of our strong thoughts came together. So we're going to put this out there for ourselves today too. I'm not going to say we're going to wish like harm on our enemies, but we damn sure going to put a whole thing of protection. So by the time everybody finishes watching this video, we will have all prayed for protection over each other's assets, money, and, you know what I mean, block the enemy and shit, right? Ask God to block the enemy. We can at least start that this Monday so we can have a good fucking week, right? But I say all that to say, like, when my brother got killed and shit, and I was, like, on a mission to get them motherfuckers, right? One went to jail, and there was still one out there. And still to this day, I ain't gonna say if he was involved or not, but motherfuckers was playing games, and I ain't got time to be playing no games about who murdered who, motherfucker. He dead. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, right? I had to come back home because my brother lived in Illinois and shit. And I was like on a crusade for that shit, and I pray every night, God, please get the last motherfucker. Please, 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 please. Like, please get that motherfucker, man. That motherfucker got shot the fuck up, shitting out a bag, and can't use his arms. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't necessarily happy for that, but I wasn't sad neither. That's all I'm saying to you, divine counterparts. Anybody trying to touch your shit, it may look like it's bad for a while, because for a while I didn't think that this other motherfucker was gonna get caught. And nah, he didn't go to jail. He got shot the fuck up though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, street justice. It don't matter how a motherfucker get they shit. You know what I'm saying? All you know is that God never left you, G. So that's a warning to anybody trying to touch anybody's shit for negative reasons. Be aware, God is on your ass. That's for parishioners, visitors, and the convent. You know what I'm saying? That's for all of you. You divinely protected. Message told you God's authoritative ass thumbs and shit with the death card. Right? I feel like honestly, look, y'all, I'm picking up a I will destroy them for you type of vibe, right? That's what I'm picking up, honestly, with the environmentalist. You're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals and shit. The animals, whenever they say that, that's the motherfucking crazy ass people. Every time I get animals in these cards, I think about 3Ders and shit. To teach about nature and the animals and shit, about this world, how to navigate through life with these crazy motherfuckers and shit. That's what the animals are, right? So if you're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach, why would God let somebody come to destroy that shit? Come on now. He about to stop all that shit. Whoever's up in your bag, like I said, whoever's trying to destroy some foundation, get inside your head, maybe fuck with your life, maybe try to fuck with your emotions and shit, anything. He is on that ass, Mr. Postman. So look, by the end of this video, like I said, it's only going to take, a couple seconds and shit. We just going to say a little prayer. You can say it once we click off. We ain't going to all do it together. But when you click off this video, right, it's still like another wave, like the 717 event, right? We're going to pray for protection for those who mean no harm to others, right? Pray for the protection of those who mean no harm to others but are being attacked by the enemy and shit, that they be blocked, right? We can do all that shit as a collective. Then we'll be waking up feeling like a better bitch tomorrow, right? The great Snoop Dogg said that. Yeah, basically, no weapon formed. So we're going to put that shit up in there early Monday morning, ain't it? Look, and then it says, talk to your angels. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. So shit. What I'm picking up, y'all, is that there's going to be some type of spiritual battle. You know what I'm saying? A 3D battle and a spiritual battle that you will need assistance with. But it looks like shit. You got this tower card is like God's might is what I'm picking up on, especially when it came out with the King of Swords and God's authoritative ass thumbs. His might. Remember how I told y'all, like, whenever people were like flagging my videos and shit, it alerts God. Literally, he told me, he was like, every time they flag your shit, it alerts me. Like, so I will fuck up their shit and bless your shit. Remember I told y'all about plundering the village and shit. People have tried, right? They have tried, and I'm sure they think they have succeeded. But do y'all remember in the Wiz, for y'all that have seen that shit, when the witch went to go take the Dorothy shoes and her fucking nails bent back and her fingers bent back? That's what they keep showing me. So somebody's fingers gonna get bent back and shit. That's how I feel about y'all this week, divine counterparts. Same way, same fucking way. So whoever's fucking with y'all, they need to calm the fuck down. Because it says, talk to your angels. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. I mean, you got, you know what I'm saying? What they say? I got killers on my left side and shit. Basically, is what you got. You got heavenly killers on your left side, divine counterparts and shit. And it seemed like motherfuckers might want to come test your gangster, but I'm being told that they fucking with the wrong hood. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no 3D hood they fucking with. This a 5D hood. You know what I'm saying? That you got put on and blood, sweat, and tears for this shit. So they ain't about to let you, they ain't about to let these people or whatever this entity is fuck up your shit, because you're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach. Hello? Basically, you a gem, right? So it's somebody trying to, a cubic zirconia trying to come take your shine and shit. Basically, talk to your angels, man. God, whoever you believe in, universe, spirit guides, ancestors, whatever. Talk to them. Ask for divine guidance. They will give it to you. Give me some on Talk to Your Angels. That one flew on the floor. 9 of Pentacles. I don't know which way it flew, though. Somebody asked why don't I take reversals cards that fly on the floor. I don't take the Rider Waits that fly on the floor because I don't know if they fell upright or reverse. And these are the ones that I read reverse, so I don't like to guess. The other cards, these, if they fall on the floor, I don't give a fuck because I don't read them in reversals. That's basically all. World card came out. Like I said, God will end them. You know what I'm saying? He will end them. Instead of worrying, ask for guidance. Number one, you protect it. Look at her. She's in this fucking circle. I told you. This is when, this reminds me of the story of Job. When it says he built a hedge around Job. Boom. What is that around that naked broad? A fucking hedge. Look like a hedge to me. Right? I'm hearing the trials of Job, y'all. So shit, maybe this ain't gonna be the best week. Maybe motherfuckers gonna be fucking with you. Look like it. I mean, it already looked like it, but they just don't prosper. But I guess that's why he's telling us just chill. You know what I'm saying? Stop and smell the roses and shit. It ain't that bad, G. These motherfuckers is suckers and shit, right? I built a hedge around you, people. Now, Job lost everything. His wife, his children. There's one part about the story with Job, and I know, like, the whole thing about it, and I ask God, like, to please take this out of my heart, because sometimes I question God. I do. I mean, shit, and I feel like he will want us to, as far as to get the understanding. I don't question him, like, trying to challenge him, but it's like, okay, like when Job lost all his stuff or whatever, and then he got blessed with even more, they said. 10 times or however many times more. Job got a new wife, got new land, new cattle. He was sick, he got well. You know what I'm saying? All his children died, he got new children. It's almost like some of that's irreplaceable, though, God. There still had to be an emptiness left in Job, right? Can't replace your wife and your first bunch of children. You know what I'm saying? The land, the cattle and shit, all that shit. Okay, but it's just like, hopefully he reveals it to me one day. I know what they're saying. Like, you know what I mean? He gives you even more. I get that. But I mean, it's like, I don't know. Maybe y'all can help me understand that one. I am learning with y'all too, but that one just kind of, and Job was good with it. Maybe it was just that Job couldn't cry over spilled milk. Like, shit, they fucking gone. What can I do? At least he gave me a new family. At that point, I guess you would have to look at it like that. So maybe that's what it is. It's just, I feel like a sadness with it. And that's why I say in the Bible, I feel like the Bible is a guide. But I mean, because those people in the Bible are human, they had to have had the same emotion. So Job had to have missed his other family, had to have had, you know what I'm saying, those type of feelings. I feel like, but sure, he was grateful. That just makes me feel like there may be something that you lose, you know what I'm saying, but you get back 10 times more, divine counterparts. So basically, don't sweat it, is what I'm getting. Excuse me. There's a hedge around you, Job, basically. So these things are replaceable, is what he just told me. Okay. One with the world card. 10 of Pentacles. Somebody definitely trying to take your shit this week, people. Or end some stability or something that you have. Instead of trying to fight them, which I totally agree. Some shit, like I told y'all, remember sometimes we get drafted and sometimes we go to war to actually like go against people, and sometimes he tells us to do nothing, right? I feel like this is him telling us to do nothing, because since we weren't doing anything in the first place, and this person, whoever, or this thing, this entity is what I feel like it is just attacking you. He's like, do nothing. This is ridiculous. This is like a shooter coming on campus, right? On Divine University, on the campus. Hate to get that damn raw and real with it, but that's basically what it is. It's a shooter on campus. You know what I'm saying? You think God gonna let his students go out and go try to fuck the shooter up? Nah. He gonna tell you to lock the doors and get in your damn, don't come out, get under your desk. You know what I'm saying? Sad world we live in, but that's what the fuck this shit is. You know what I'm saying? This is something he gonna handle for you, y'all. That's why I said I feel sorry for the motherfucker who about to shit in the bag and can't use their arms. I'm using that as a metaphor for the motherfucker that had shit to do with my brother dying, but it's the same type of concept and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like at that point, there was nothing I could do. You know what I'm saying? I knew that was God. I knew it. If it wasn't God, it was the devil coming to collect, right? It was one or the other, but I knew that it was out of my hands, and it was like a spiritual justice, you know what I'm saying, aka street justice, because really to me street justice is spiritual justice if you think about it, honestly. So these people won't even this will be like some street justice shit that'll happen to these people. They'll get like car accident, and I'm not wishing harm on nobody, but I'm saying these are people that came to harm you. You know what I'm saying? So you have no control over what happens to their life if energy is fluid and everything comes back around, and what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? What you think? One with the world and the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody trying to end your shit, but God said, I think the fuck not my child. Sun card, 4 of Wands with the Ace of Cups. Alert. That's what I'm saying. Your whole shit is protected. All this shit is in the hedge, y'all. The hedge, which is the world card. All this shit is in there. God's love is in the hedge, right? Your heart, your home, your children, your happiness, your peace of mind and shit, your stability. All that shit's in the hedge. I feel like there's an illusion of it. Well, it's not an illusion. It is being attacked and shit. But I feel like there's an illusion in regards to you, divine counterparts, thinking that something may happen to it. And if it does, you're going to get it back way more, 10 times more than what the fuck it was before. That shit's beautiful right there. Let's see. World card. Why are these people trying to... Because I feel like these are people. Poverty, yeah. They just want to take your shit because they ain't got shit. Look. So be aware, y'all. This wasn't even supposed to be a be aware reading, but usually messages from God would have that in it, I would think, too. Right? Be aware there's a sour puss ass motherfucker out there. You know what I'm saying? Trying to end shit. Your stability, your happiness, your job, if you own a business or some shit, career, your money, some shit. Your relationship, Ace of Cups and shit. It's something that I feel like it says, instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance, right? Guidance means something goes ahead of you, right? It's a guide. Something's going ahead of you to lead you, right? So that's why I said this is an entity to me. This is like a depressed person is what I'm feeling. This is somebody, a hopeless person, right? That want to come take your shit, divine counterparts. I watched this documentary today called 6 Alternative Endings to Life, I think is what it was called. I don't know, it was on HBO, but it was about people who had chose 6 different burials when they die, right? And one of them, I be watching crazy shit. But I'm sure y'all do too. That's why y'all here. Like, okay, keep going, Nun, right? The one dude, he lived in Green Valley, California. He decided to take a mixed cocktail where you can end your own life because he had lung cancer. He was 76 years old and shit. And I was sitting there and he built his own coffin and he was like, I just don't like not knowing and not having control of when I go. You know, was his whole thing. He was like, but the whole interview before he took the cocktail, he was like, I'm just worried about what happens. You know, what's going to happen? Is there anything on the other side? That's this motherfucker, poverty. Number one, I was upset with this man because I'm like, damn, you are really trying to take control over God's plan. Like, really, like you're taking a cocktail. That's suicide, basically. You know what I mean? I definitely don't believe in that shit because I just believe God can come through at the last minute like Jordan and shit, right? Save the whole motherfucking game. So that's the only reason why. And I only need one reason not to believe in suicide. And that's a good enough reason for me because he always come through. He always has for me and shit. This is a depressed spirit. But anyway, the man and shit, His wife was crying and shit. And I'm like, you would think if they were really sure about this, these were people that did not know God. And if they did know God and he told them it was okay to do that, nobody should be crying. The wife was sitting there looking like, and she was supporting her husband like, I mean, if he wants to do it, you know. But she cried the whole fucking time. He was crying. And I'm like, these people look really fucking sad. And granted, he was getting sicker, but I'm just like, I just believe in like nature taking its course. I don't believe in people jumping into things and shit and trying to jump into the algorithm of things, right? Basically, that's somebody that I feel like doesn't trust in God and shit. So the man did take the cocktail and shit, laid on the couch, right? They showed all this shit. It just aired like yesterday or today on HBO. Man laid on the couch and shit, and the man was gasping and making all these crazy ass noises and shit. His face turned all red, and I'm like, this was supposed to be peaceful? Like, and people are watching this shit the fuck go down. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy. And you could tell, you saw that man's soul literally come up. For those that have that ability, if you watch this shit, you will see that man's soul leave his body. You can tell. I watched it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, ain't this some shit? This man just voluntarily gave up the fucking ghost and shit. That's this person who's trying to take your shit. They voluntarily gave up the ghost. They just still around here. They zombies and shit. Poverty card. That's why they want your shit. Zombies consume the living, don't they? This is a zombie. You know what I'm saying? So God's like, you ain't gonna beat this zombie. You know what I'm saying? I got you. Just ask me for divine guidance so I know where to send my people and shit. You know what I'm saying? Tell your friends to get with my friends. Yep. We could be friends. Shit, we could do this every weekend. Alright? Is that alright with you? That's what God said. Like, you just tell your friends to get with my friends and we could be friends. Tell me where to meet these motherfuckers. Basically, I got you. Thanks, God. Well, on the sun, 4 wands and the ace of cups. Despair. Yeah, this is somebody just trying to take your shine. But I feel like that's why this is saying, instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. You ain't about to lose shit. Poverty with the world card, okay? You ain't about to lose a motherfucking thing. I feel like there's an illusion. I keep getting like an entity, a depressed entity. Misery! Right? This Kathy Bates and shit. Somebody wants you to feel like they do. Somebody feels cast the fuck out, right? Somebody feels cast out, and not even from you, divine counterpart, but from life and opportunities and happiness and homes and love and family and shit like that. Like, I actually feel bad for this fucking person, whoever this is. I feel like this is somebody that you ain't gonna know how to handle, divine counterparts. That's weird that God is giving me this, but this is a person. This is a person. Sorry, y'all, need some water. This is a person looking for love. They looking for the same shit we looking for. They just going about it the wrong way because they're hopeless. Like that man. He was looking for relief or some type of assurance that there was something after this life, but he never really got it. That man still left like this with despair and shit. That motherfucker didn't look peaceful when he left to me and shit. That motherfucker looked stressed out on his face and everything. You know what I mean? So I'm like, what the fuck was the point of that? Because you didn't want to fight? I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Fighting is hard and shit, but you gave the fuck up. Same thing with whoever the fuck this is trying to come take your shit. But again, God has a hedge around you, Job. So don't even trip, Crip. Talk to your angels. Ask for divine guidance instead of worrying about it this week, people. That's what God is saying to you. Don't worry. Don't have no despair. Stay happy. Be Bobby McFerrin. Don't worry. Boop, 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 boop. Be happy. Boop, boop. Don't worry. Be happy now. Ooh, 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 ooh. Basically, don't worry about that shit. That's where this person wants you to be, right? That's where they want you to be. That's why I tell y'all, when I was telling y'all about the people, like, just people that try to attack your shit or whatever. It's like, it's 3D shit. You know what I mean? And that's what upsets them when you don't really, fight back, you know what I mean? Just like when people try to egg me on to do a free smoke and shit, them the ones I won't do. You know what I mean? Like, this is too easy. You know what I mean? Like, people that beg for a free smoke, like, come on. That's just pathetic. You know what I mean? This is this type of shit. It's like somebody wants to push your buttons this week, y'all. And God is saying, instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. This person is lost in a motherfucker. For real. I'm looking at this person here on this side. If you just look at it, number one, this is just a child that, you know what I'm saying, just was never taught correctly or weren't raised right. I mean, no disrespect to the motherfucker or their parents, but shit, that's the mama and the daddy fault. Really? This is this person. You know what I'm saying? This is where they coming from. The person trying to take your shit. But you're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about the nature in animals. So only you could go through this shit, divine counterpart. So you could teach and tell the next motherfucker, which is why I'm telling y'all, don't worry about this shit, right? I fuck with these animals too. I fuck with them too, y'all. I do. Don't worry about this shit. Easier said than done and shit, because when it's going down and shit, we instantly hop in our bag and shit, you know, like, hell no. But then that's when you know it's a test. You know what I'm saying? That's when you flip that shit and start chanting and shit. And that's when the motherfuckers start shitting out bags and shit and losing the use of their arms. I'm just saying, y'all use your power your way. I use my power fucking mine, okay? Okay. Anyway. And shit ain't like I did it myself. I didn't say that's what I want to happen. But shit, like I told y'all, live by the gun, die by the gun. So if a motherfucker ain't really that about it with the gun and shit, God will handle them accordingly is what I'm saying. So whichever gun they choose to use against you, that is the one they will die by. So if a motherfucker coming after your money, God gonna take theirs type shit is what I'm telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? Basically. Ain't no hedge around them. There was a hedge around Job. It's only one motherfucker in this car with a hedge around him. That would be you. Divine counterpart. Put one on this 10 of Pentacles real quick. Yeah, it's an entity, y'all. This boy in this poverty card keeps bothering me. Yep, coughing. I knew it. It's not a person. In which they say we are not battling flesh. It says that. We're battling, what is it? The princes of, or principalities of darkness and underworlds and all that shit. That's what this is. This is that's why I say in regards to depression. Yes, depression is real, but I don't feel like it could be medically treated. I do not. I feel like it can only be spiritually treated. That's why when people don't have their pills and shit, they fucking lose their mind, number one. That's the first thing that set me off about them fucking pills and depression, to let me know it's not. If that's the case, the pill should cure it, right? But we all know that the pharmaceutical industry is not here to heal people. That's number one. But number two, how come when you hear the side effects, one of them are always, this may cause suicidal thoughts. Motherfucker, I'm depressed. What the fuck do I need those for? You know what I'm saying? The pill causes that shit? What the fuck? This is an entity, y'all. Only God can get rid of depression or any of those anxieties and any of that shit. I'm telling you, he the only one. So whatever, this is like Saul. Like I tell y'all about Saul all the time. There's a Saul after you, King David. You know what I'm saying? That's just throwing javelins at you and just wants you gone just because you reign. You know what I mean? But God put that spirit on Saul. That unresting spirit. You know what I mean? So David would come to Saul. Then Saul just got even more hateful. So basically, that's what I'm saying. There's nothing you can really do in regards to this, because you've already been anointed king or queen. David or Davidina. You know what I'm saying? You've already been anointed. So there's really like, Saul can throw javelins at you all he wants. You know what I mean? And David had to run from Saul for a long time. Him and Saul was on the chase and shit. And he had plenty of opportunities to get Saul's ass. But he didn't get Saul because he still had respect for Saul as a king. That's an honorable motherfucker, that David. I love him so much. Just the way he got down and shit, even though he did some old crazy shit. But I can relate to that too. You know what I mean? But he never did touch Saul. So I feel like you better off not touching Saul. Whoever the fuck this person is, this entity that's taken over, that's used this person as a vessel, you do better off not fighting this person. God and your spirit guides and shit, they taking care of this one. Spiritual teachers, the next card. Alert. That's why I said this. I feel like all this is happening because it says, again, you are an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach. And then at the end, it says spiritual teacher. So this looks like something you got to go through, Job, King David. You know what I mean? Like, this is I feel like God is allowing this to happen to you, but it's like nothing that would be detrimental to you. Maybe he is letting you take some loss, Job. You know what I'm saying? You probably are going to lose some things this week, people, but he going to replace them tenfold. I keep getting told tenfold. I can't remember how much Job got more of. It was either double or 10 or maybe 20. I don't remember. I like to use my lifeline for anybody that knows, but it's in the Bible how much God doubled his blessing. You know what I'm saying? Everything that Job lost, he got double of it. So honestly, whoever these people, places, things, this entity is that's fucking with y'all this week and shit, it's honestly a blessing in disguise. It teaches you a lesson. It actually shows you that God does have your back, because he said he never left you. So I feel like he'll prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies this week, right? And shit, he gonna hand you your shit double, 10 to 20 times fold, one or the other, G. I mean, shit, that's 3 pluses right there. You can't lose. It looked like a loss, y'all. I feel like in the week, it looked like some losses are being taken, and they are losses, but it's like they're gains depending on how you look at it. But that's why I said I had the problem with the Job story, because I'm like, if I had children, right, and then I lost my children, and then God blessed me with more children, yes, I'm super thankful for my next batch of children, Lord. Like, yes, 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 I love them all, right? But there had to be some type of sadness and shit. I feel like there probably was. But I feel like he's still saying, don't get stuck in it, because you're a earth angel who was born to teach, right? To nurture and teach. So it's like Job was able to tell people after, like, look, man, I went through it, right? I didn't think I lost my family, my sheep, my home, everything. Everything. Job became a teacher, spiritual teacher, basically. You know what I mean? And Job's homies came over there to try to come help him and get him up out that slump and shit. That's why I was telling y'all about depression and shit, and it didn't work. I feel like, well, I don't know how many of his homeboys came over, like 3 or 4, and they sat and talked to that motherfucker for a long ass time. And Job was arguing with him back and forth and all kind of shit. Read that shit. Basically, they were the pill for depression, and Job's body rejected it because it didn't have shit to do with the 3D. It was a 5D thing that only he could get out of with God. Amen. For real. And I feel that there's something that you will only be able to handle with God this week, y'all. I feel like what they keep showing me is his friends, and I don't know Job and shit, right? Because I wasn't even around. Maybe I was. Maybe, right? I be feeling like I was there sometimes when I be reading that Bible. I feel like you might seek out advice this week, y'all, from people. And it makes you feel better for a little bit, but it's more so because of the company and the actual conversation of going back and forth, but you will still find yourself not satisfied because this is a spiritual battle that's going on. And specifically in regards to this situation, like I said, it could be your money, your home, your business, your children, whatever the fuck it is, whatever this entity is attacking, you will try to get advice from other people and it will not suffice because this is not a 3D battle. I'm telling you that right now. When the tower come out and we asking for messages from God, this ain't got shit to do with nothing on earth. Nothing. This some old extraterrestrial shit, basically. So, in the end, you become a spiritual teacher. That's why you did it. You heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. Hello? So now you got something to talk about at the fucking dinner table with your friends after you get through it, right? So when the next person comes around, that's like, man, I just lost my home, man, my wife, my husband, blah, 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 blah. Here, this is where you come in, divine counterpart. That's where you come in. Man, I did the same shit happen to me. Let me tell you what I had to do. I'm telling you, this is like you got to go through it first before somebody else can, is what I'm being told in regards to whatever comes to attack you this week, y'all. Maybe it is depression. Maybe this is just about depression. Maybe somebody needs to hear this. But if you suffer from depression, please know there's nothing wrong with you. I feel like everybody got a fucked up ass life, and I'm not trying to minimize your feelings or nothing, but there's nothing wrong with you as far as like I don't know why I feel this way, and is it me? Maybe it's just me. You know what I mean? Like how people with depression sometimes blame themselves. When I say there's nothing wrong with you, please take that with respect. I'm not saying like, ain't nothing wrong with you. Hell no. I'm telling you, I know that there is a feeling, but like I said, I feel like it's a spiritual reason. I feel like there's a spiritual cleansing or a spiritual remedy. You know what I'm saying? Not a medical one and shit. And as long as people keep fucking with these doctors, and I say this from experience because I worked in the hospital. Shit, I watched it. That's why I fucking left. You know what I mean? I've been in the hospital a lot all my life and had like 14 surgeries and shit before. You know what I mean? Like I done been in that motherfucker in and out all my life, and it never helped the shit. You know what I mean? It was like, it was something to keep you going back. You know what I'm saying? Go to that spiritual teacher. Basically, God, like it says, ask for divine guidance, but you become this person, and then you become a healer. The healed become healers. You know what I mean? That's basically what this is. So I feel like God is putting y'all through something on purpose. It's almost like we in a fish tank, and he just looking at us, tapping the glass, think, like, I wonder if this one gonna move today. You know what I mean? Like I feel like, but you're in the tank, you're in the hedge. You know what I mean? So you protected. Ain't shit really gonna happen in the fish tank. He might dump another fish in there, like just to see what y'all gonna do and shit, but he ain't gonna let that other fish just take over. You his beloved fish. You know what I'm saying? He threw another fish in there just to see what was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? What type of fish are you? Do you fight back fish? You know what I'm saying? What type of fish are you? Divine counterpart. That's basically what this is. But he ain't about to, as soon as that other fish try to get you, he snatch him out with the net and shit. For real. Like, so it's just to see what you going to do. Sounds kind of experimental, but God does test us. We all know that. The devil tempts us. God tests us, right? Let's put some with the spiritual teacher. I see why the devil didn't want this message to come and try to burn my fucking altar down and shit now. Now I know. 5 of Swords, motherfucker, right? Plan, plot, strategize, and we bomb first on top of this spiritual teacher card. That's what I'm saying. You become the healer. Like, so somebody can come to you after whatever this is that goes down and you become victorious in it because you do. We claim that shit, right? In the name of God, we do in the convent. It's almost like somebody can start the story like, you're like, what's wrong? And they be like, man, I just lost my job, got in the car accident. Like, say no more, friend. 5 of Swords. Plan, plot, strategize, and we bomb first. Spiritual teacher. I already know what you're going through. Sound like a spiritual war to me. Boom. That's where you step in. That's where you become the good fish. You know what I'm saying? In the fish tank. Ding, ding, ding. God tapped the glass like, I just wanted to see what you was going to do. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we're being tested, y'all. We're not losing anything. I feel like he wants us to feel that way. Because remember, well, for those that don't know the story of Job, the devil went and asked Job. The devil went to go ask God if he could tempt Job or do something to Job. I can't remember exactly what he said to God, but he basically asked if he could come to his servant Job and do some old fuck shit, right? And God was like, because basically the devil was like, if this your servant, let's see how down he is, right? God was like, well, shit, let's see. You know what I mean? Fine. You know what I mean? But you can't kill him. You know what I mean? He's protected. You know what I mean? So the devil was like, all right, the devil took everything. That's why Job lost everything. It wasn't that God really took it. The devil took it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said God is watching the shit go down in the fish tank. Ding, 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 right? Tapping on the glass and shit. He watching it go down, but he will only allow so much. You know what I mean? God wants to know how faithful and trusting we are. Believe that shit. Believe that shit. And it was hard for Job. Real shit. But that's what I'm saying. He watching this shit go down, y'all. Believe that. He want to see what you're going to do with it once it's all said and done. So it's almost like once he restores whatever has been taken from you people, right? He wants to know if you're going to take that lesson and spread it to somebody else so they can trust in him and he can bless them with the same type of opportunity. It's almost like tell others about me, right? Don't just sit on that blessing, right? Don't just sit on what I told you. Let that test become a testimony, G, right? Same shit. 5 of Swords with the 3 of Cups, like I said. Let that test be a testimony, G. Uplift others and shit. So basically, the messages for this week, you're going to end up helping somebody. Out of all this shit that goes on, y'all, this ends up in your favor. Number one, all your shit is protected. You know what I'm saying? Even though it is attacked, right? It's still protected. It is given back to you tenfold is what I keep hearing. I don't know. I'm hearing somebody going to find a $10 bill folded up for somebody. I don't know who that is, but somebody's like that was down to like they last thing till payday. You're going to find a $10 bill folded up somewhere. I don't know. I have no clue. Pocket. Hold on, y'all. They trying to tell me. Jacket pocket. Breast pocket. Do they still have breast pockets? Y'all be saying some weird shit. They be like behind his hanky. Like, do people still wear hankies? Behind your breast pocket. So if there's like a pocket with like I guess over your chi-chis and shit, that's where the $10 bill folded up is for somebody. Moving the fuck on. Is that for me? Because I don't own no breast pocket. So that can't be for me and shit. So I don't know. Anyway. Spiritual teacher. Yes, you will spread this message. All this seems like this is just messages for the week, y'all. So all this going to be a busy week spiritually, it looks like. Like people going to be trying to test you. But I feel like there's like, I think this is a test for you to like trust, believe, and ask God to fight this battle for you and then watch the war be won, right? So you can go tell other people about them. That's all that is. 5 of Swords with the 3 of Cups, spiritual teacher. You heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars, man. I'm telling you, y'all. Motherfuckers always coming for the convent. I swear. It must be something about us. Hey, something like a phenomenon. Something like a phenomenon. Hey. 7 of Wands. Yeah. So it's you tell people about your fight, basically. That's why I said your test become a testimony, spiritual teacher. Boom, there it is right there. Whoop, there, come on now. Shaka, laka, shaka, laka. Basically. And I told you God sees all things. Remember, because this King of Swords was with this message card in that tower. He see all that fuck shit going on. I told you. I told you. He's leading you to a better place, though, because the Five of Swords and King of Swords is the Six of Swords, leaving a bad situation to go to a better one. So, yeah, shit look all fucked up and shit, but I feel like it's supposed to happen this way. He don't really tell me much. Like, I'm getting the messages, but I just keep hearing, I see it. Like, I see all things. Like, it's supposed to be this way, whatever that means. Stay and fight. Stay and fight the good fight. You know what I mean? It's almost like, but it's not fight like this person or fight this entity. It's almost like it's like, stick with me, kid, right? Is what I'm hearing God say, like, stick with me, kid. I'll show you the ropes type shit. You know what I mean? Like, don't count me out type thing. Because, you know, we can't see God. And sometimes we feel like, are you there? Hello? Is it me you're looking for? Oh, Lionel Richie and shit. Like, God, where are you? Right? I told you he never left, though. He sees all this shit. There's a hedge around you. So that's why sometimes when we call him, we're like, God, what's going on? I'm so worried. You never notice the whole time you doing that shit, you safe and sound. That's why the money keeps you safe and sound. Yes, yes. In my DJ Quick voice, right? You ever notice whenever you're doing that shit, it's like, usually like you're panicking more than what the situation is. Or you're like, oh my God, Lord, how am I going to get the money? Oh my God, and it's still like 15 days away. And you panic and you do come up with the money type shit. And it's almost like he just want to see if you're going to believe him and shit. That's why it said, instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. He tapping the fish tank. Think, think, think. Like, motherfucker, are you up? Right? Is this motherfucker dead? Right? Ask. Basically, y'all. And then watch. This one fell on the floor, the Two of Cups. I don't know which way it fell, so I'm going to put it back. One on top of the Seven of Wands here. Actually, no, on top of the Five of Swords. One on top of the Five of Swords. Eight of Wands. Yeah. Like I said, your test become a testimony. This shit the same shit. You start telling people about what he did for you, right? You give people hope. And there's no... I feel like any type of hope that you give somebody is full, right? So there's no such thing as giving somebody small hope and big hope. Hope is hope. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that fulfilling. So it's almost like somebody, just say it's a coworker at your job that's like, man, I really want this job, but I don't know if I'm going to get it. Like, man, if you don't, shit, just keep trying. There's one out there for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you a smart motherfucker. Shit, they be an asshole not to hire your ass. Little shit like that, y'all, you be surprised. Three of Cups. You know what I'm saying? Seven of Wands. Keep up the good fight, buddy. You know what I mean? It's almost like that's when you come in handy. Like, shit, I've been doing the same shit. I've been trying to get to another job too, man. It's not just you. You ain't alone. We all in this together. Hit that motherfucker with a pound. That shit could change a motherfucker whole day. Whole day. Real shit. You know what I mean? It's just people want to be able to relate. And I feel like the only way, that's why I tell y'all all the time, I don't want to learn from somebody who ain't been through no shit. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, you can't tell me nothing if you ain't been through shit. Not about the shit that I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like you got to go through it to grow through it. Amen. Whoever said that up in heaven. Amen. You got to go through it to grow through it, y'all. So it's almost like once you go through it and you've grown through it, now you can help somebody else do the same shit. I mean, we are all spiritual teachers. I feel like that's the whole reason all of us are on the tarot channels anyway. If that's the case, the whole world would be in the tarot and they wouldn't be calling us evil and shit, right? So there's a reason why we're all drawn to this shit, which lets me know we are all spiritual teachers in some fashion or form, whatever the fuck it is that you do. You're here to heal people, G. But shit, you got to get hurt first in order to heal, to tell other people how to get healed. It's fucked up, but it's true. Shit. Seven of Wands. Oh, I knew that was going to come out. You know why? Because I was just about to tell y'all the Ace of Cups and the Three of Cups is out here. That's what I'm saying. I don't feel like there's anything you have to do. Same shit. I was just about to say that. Ace of Cups is out here with the Three of Cups. And it's crazy because that Ace of Cups is with your Four of Wands and the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles and all that shit, which I said was protected in the hedge as well. I feel like really all that shit protected. I feel like you a lot better off than Job, to be honest. I feel like it's protected and it may get attacked and you may lose like little pieces of it. They're showing me like a sandcastle that was built too close to the water, and when the waves hit it, a little chunk falls off the side. It's like chunks of the shit are falling off. But you don't lose the whole sandcastle is what I'm being told and shit. It ain't shit you can, number one, do about the tide, right? It's about just how the shit was built and how close to the foundation. Like I said, whoever this person is and shit, you ain't gonna be able to stop that unhappy motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's an entity, you know? And you have to, that's why I said sometimes I'll do a free smoke, sometimes I won't. I know when the demons are around and when they not, and which ones are challenging me. They all kind of come in that form, though. I feel like they do. But some of them want to be glorified. Some of them don't. The ones that don't want to be glorified are the ones I always throw out there. The ones that do are the ones I pay no attention to. It's that type of shit. Spiritual teacher. That's why I'm like, you'll be able to, you'll know, man. Like, you'll know that this really ain't this person. This person is a lost fucking soul. Or whatever the fuck this is. Or to be able to be used by an entity or a spirit like this, you have to be completely fucking empty, right? Because we're all pretty much vulnerable to spirits and souls. All of us are, but some of us are protected. You know what I mean? Some of us have a strong belief system. Whoever this is trying to attack your shit don't have a strong belief system. So spirits just, that's why I told y'all about Legion and shit. If y'all look that shit up like I told y'all, this is what this is. You know what I mean? That's exactly what the fuck this shit is. You can't fight Legion. You can't. You can cast Legion out, which is what we gonna do at the end of this video, but you can't fight Legion. When he was cast out, when Jesus cast Legion out, he put them in the pigs. And the pigs jumped off the cliff because they couldn't even fight the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really couldn't even like, it was too intense. So the pigs jumped off the cliff, a whole herd of them motherfuckers, because that's where Jesus cast the spirit out of, the spirit of Legion out of some man into the pigs and shit. Well, when the pigs dies, Legion lives on. You know what I'm saying? They never told you where Legion went after that. Legion coming after your motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying? Your fucking children, your home, and your health, and all that bullshit. You can't fight them, though. But there is someone who can, is what I'm telling y'all. That's what I'm telling y'all. And then that test becomes a testimony. Let me tell you about the time I almost died, right? Basically, 5 of Swords with the 8 of Wands. Mature woman in the great fortune. I told you. This an old lady, which means she wise and shit. Picture it, Sicily, 1917, right? This lady old as fuck in this card. Mature, well, she ain't old as fuck, but I mean, it lets you know she been around the block and shit. She wise, great fortune here. You know, it's like when I would listen to my great-grandmother and my great-grandfather tell me stories. My great-grandfather would tell me stories about him running through the banana trees in World War II. Right? Running through banana trees and all kind of jungles and shit, and how he made my great-grandmother a ring out of a spoon and just shit like that. It's like, you become this motherfucker, spiritual teacher. This is something this is like something, it's like a tattoo on y'all or something. Like, whatever's happening this week is going to be something you're going to remember, is what I'm being told. Because you didn't really have to do shit to get it back. You knew that it was God that came through. Like, there was no mistaking it. So how could you ever forget something like that? And the whole convent said amen, right? That's what I'm talking about. You would never forget nothing like that. Like, I'll never forget this motherfucker shitting in the bag and not using his arms again. I never will. You know what I mean? It just felt like And dude, what was crazy that night, right? I have all my luggage stacked up against a wall in my room. And it's been stacked up there, like, since I moved. I only use it when I travel and shit. And I hadn't traveled since my brother got murdered. And I don't remember how many months after. It had to be like maybe 8 or 9 months after. It was a long time. I hadn't traveled since. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. All my luggage fell over. Scared the fucking shit out of me, right? It was like, it just late, and I was like, what the fuck is that? My dog jumped up. I looked, all my luggage was spilled over. I'm like, what the hell? I packed all the shit back up. I woke up the next morning. I didn't hear the luggage fall, but the luggage had still fallen over again. And then my sister had called and told me and shit that they had shot that motherfucker. And I was like, damn, last time I had used that luggage was when I went to go bury my brother. So I'm like, my brother was trying to tell me, like, shit's being handled, yo. Shit's being handled, right? There was no other way for him to tell me that. And then when I found out, I'm like, that's why my luggage was falling over and shit. Like, it's weird how they communicate to you. You know what I mean? But it makes sense in the end. And I didn't have to do shit. 7 of Wands, 4 of Cups and shit. Now I'm here telling y'all the story. 5 of Swords, 8 of Wands and shit. Right? Now I'm here telling y'all the story. Mature woman with the great fortune. Yeah. Vengeance shall be mine, saith the Lord. All the motherfuckers is gone. You know what I'm saying? My brother gone too. That's why I was saying about Job. I can't replace my brother and shit, but shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's where me and God still gotta talk about some shit. But it can uplift other people. You know what I'm saying? He ain't left me and shit. I just got questions. Shit. I mean, shit. 7 of Wands, 4 of Cups. And not about why people have to, with people die and all that. I get all that shit. Like, I know about the whole transformation and answer, all that. Y'all can say them comments and shit. I ain't talking about that. I'm just talking about, like, the whole fact of, it's almost like the replacement aspect of it that I don't understand. I'd rather just not get a replacement, me personally. And I probably shouldn't say that. I take that back, God. That's just in regards to, like, family. That's why I said not in regards to, like, some 3D things, but it's just, like, family and shit. Like, I don't know, but Libra. Maybe that's the Libra in me, because we are the rulers of relationships and love. So it's just, like, losing people I love. That's a tough one. Like, they can never be replaced, God. Like, I don't understand. So that's why I say Job had to have been still a little bit sour about that. Thankful, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? I got a great family still. My sister has a baby that looked just like my little brother. Looked just like his ass and shit. Looked like my dad too. So I know, I see it. But it's still like, damn, you know, like, still different. You know what I mean? Don't mean I don't love my nephew to pieces. I love his little cute ass and shit. But it's like there's only one Aaron and there's only one Jordan. You know what I mean? Like, neither one can be replaced in my book. So that's my whole point. But yes, I am thankful. Concern came out on top of the 7 of Wands and the 4 Cups. That's what I'm saying. That's what he said. Instead of worrying, just ask for divine guidance. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing for you to worry about. Concern with the 4 Cups and the 7 of Wands. Please don't. That's the whole thing with depression and everything. Don't accept it. It's literally like a spirit, y'all, is what I keep being told. For those whoever suffer from depression right now, listening to this, it's a spirit. I'm being told you're being attacked for sure, but there's a hedge around you too. You'll get out of this, is what he's telling me. But the whole thing about your depression, whoever, and I don't know who this is for and why they're like running this down to me. You will get out of this eventually, and you know that you will, is what they're telling me. So you know this is a spirit. You definitely have a story to tell, whoever that is, who knows that that is a spirit, because I feel like a lot of people don't know that depression is a spirit, an entity. Whoever's watching this knows that is your path, is what they just told me. Somebody needed to hear that, like, right now. Like, that's it. If you were looking for, I don't know what to do, that's what it is. To let people know, like, it's a spiritual thing. People are looking for other alternatives other than medicine and pills and shit. You know what I mean? So I feel like you are that motherfucker. That's for somebody. Good luck with that shit, G. You gonna help a whole lot of shit. Damn sure a whole lot of people in America with that shit. 1 on the 3 of Cups. I mean, all over the world, but you know, America, we the pill popping. Pop that, don't stop. Pop that, don't stop. We the pop that, don't stop country and shit. So we could damn sure use that assistance. 3 of Cups with the family room. Spiritual teacher. That's what I'm saying. People gonna relate to you, divine counterparts, from whatever this is. Whatever battle this is that you don't really have to partake in, and all you have to do is trust that God will handle it. Just because he want to show you something, just because he want to be Fire Marshal Bill and tap on the tank, ding, ding, ding. So you wake up and just see, you know what I'm saying, that he is running the fish tank, the whole aquarium and shit. You gonna tell somebody about this shit, and that's what's gonna make God proud. I feel like it's like back and forth. He's like, you know, and I know I said earlier in Divine Masculine that it ain't a transaction, but he wasn't looking for God. You're looking for God. So in this case, it is something like a transaction, but not really. It's almost like he did something for you because somebody was fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? You owe him a solid, basically. Somebody was fucking with you. He put a hedge up around your shit, protected it. Yeah, some chunks of it fell off, but he replaced that, got the whole shit renovated. You know what I'm saying? Now he want to see what you going to do with the place. Like, well, shit, I'm going to turn it into a help center. You know what I'm saying? Because you helped me. This type of thing. So make sure whatever he saves you from, be sure that you... Extra, read all about it. I feel like he wants you to spread the good news, G. Spread the good news of what he's done and what he's going to do and what he has done and what he's doing. Period, y'all. I feel like it's real simple, actually, this week. It sounds a little complicated because of the motherfucker that's coming after your shit, but they're totally fucking irrelevant. Now that I see this, when I thought that was the problem, no, that's not the problem. There actually is no problem here. I feel like God is wanting to see what we gonna do, G. It's not a problem at all. Maybe this is finals week. Shit. You know what I mean? Basically, we taking finals, SATs and shit. We brought our number 2 pencil. It's quiet. Do not open the fucking packet till I tell you to, says God. You know what I mean? He wants silence. Silence. It wasn't no altercation up in there or nothing. That's how I know this fight this week, for whatever this is somebody's attacking, It's not somebody, right? It's an entity, like I keep telling y'all. That's why it's on the SAT test. Because it would be easy if it was just a pop-up quiz. You're like, this is easy. I know how to do this. SATs is everything you fucking learn all fucking year. You know what I'm saying? Do you remember that this is an entity? Do you remember that you are not fighting flesh? Do you remember that God is always there? Do you remember this? You know what I'm saying? I just read, and that's probably why I kept reading this verse, and I was going to tell y'all today. It's in Proverbs something, King Solomon. But it says laughter, cheerful, being cheerful is damn, what was it? I always say being a cheerful giver. God likes a cheerful giver. But it says something like being cheerful is the best medicine, but being sorrowful saps your strength or something like that. That's the whole thing, like I said, about depression. It's like energy, basically, is what it says. So it's like if you be in a cheerful mind frame, it's a medicine. It cures everything. If you start falling into that funk and shit, you know what I'm saying? It saps your strength. Same shit. Claim that victory, y'all. So anyway, we have reached the end of this video. So at the end of this video, I'm praying for y'all, right? Everybody that's got good intentions, right? For themselves and for people out there and shit. I'm praying that your money, your family, your health, your lifestyle, your mind, right? Your soul and spirit be protected, your place, your abundance and your prosperity this day and every day forward. I put that prayer out for you, whoever's listening to this, from this day forward, for you and your family, G, for real. Safety, all that shit. I pray that hedge is thick as fuck around your ass. You know what I mean? I just want that for you. Real shit. So everybody put that out. Right? We're going to protect each other this, because I feel like if we put that up there, it's like a big ass bubble that everybody is like bringing their own piece of this bubble till we build like this big ass dome, right? This big ass spiritual dome that just covers us, right? I feel like God just wants us to know, you know what I'm saying? Like he's here. So shit, let's ask him. We didn't ask him for everything else. Let's ask for protection. We are tired of fighting. I read y'all's comments like, damn, another challenge. I'm tired of fighting too, y'all. So let's ask him, can we skip out on this fight, God, and you just kind of handle this for us, man? Because I really don't want to worry. I would rather ask you instead of worrying. I got so much other shit on my mind, God, please, right? That's where we need to be at this week. So let's start this off this Monday. So by Friday, when I talk to y'all and shit, and this weekend, and we do the 7 days, right? We'll see what he's done. I'm excited. Shit. Anyway. Love y'all. I hope y'all have a great week. Thank you so much for supporting my channel and my Trippin' or Not Tarot. My name is Cockfrost, but you could call me the Ghetto Nun. Please hit like, subscribe, share with your friends. Info for private readings will be below the video. I will talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye.